Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and yes, once again in the main menu of Sakura Adventure. Sakura Isekai Adventure, we are to get the last CG and the last achievement, so let us get to it. I do believe we are chasing after Scarlet, so our choices will be Scarlet kind of related. I mean, here we can say this one, right? Sure, you're so pretty, let's go with this as well. I like older women, why not? I don't think we need to change choices over here, to be honest. Mina is cuter, obviously. That's a nice CG, by the way, this one. I like this one. Sure. And now we will say that our Foxgirl was really awesome in a fight, and that's what I did previously. Oh, Scarlet with no justice. Okay, now I'm gonna say it's pretty cool, that nickname. I think it sounds really cool, and I think, yeah, we didn't do that. Isn't it just? Scarlet grins. You have a good taste. I'm beginning to wonder about that. I think I broke the game a little bit, by the way, by skipping. Because she's so behind Mina here, instead of in the center. Mina shoots me a scathing look. I wish you wouldn't encourage her, Aki. Hey, I'm just being honest. Yeah, she's just being honest. There's nothing wrong with your little friend here thinking I'm cool. I'm cool. And how many people agree with that assessment? Well, there's me. Apart from you, of course. And Taki here and... Scarlet bro furrows. That might be bit for the moment. Ha, I knew it. But I'm sure more people will ask how Rinker blame as time goes. I just need to make more of a name for myself. I think you need to make another name for yourself. The Scarlet Whirlwind of Justice is a terrible name. Speak for yourself. Well, in any case. In any case. What? Oh, you got in key. Okay, Scarlet getting kicked out. We are going to say that does sound pretty scummy. I can't believe that. That's terrible. How could they treat you like that? You were just trying to help people. I know, right? That's exactly what I thought. I was going to let any monsters get in the way. I thought I was doing a pretty good job too, and they kicked me out. How could they? Oh, getting a kiss. This feels pretty good. I'm not used to such an over displays of action from cute girls, but the attention does feel nice. I can feel Scarlet's long silky hair brushing against my cheeks. And I can feel her chest pressed up against my arm too. It's pretty nice. I feel like I'm melting. Yay! Glad to melt you down. It's what she would say. Okay, it's all nice and soft, yes, when it comes to Scarlet. It looks so pillowy, I want to rest my head there. She means the lap, of course. What are we thinking? I'm still shaken after being summoned to this crazy world, but that sounds like it'd be a pretty nice reward. No, I should stop staring. Aki, behave. I don't want to be called a tool. Breakfast. Should I go with this? I think subservient girls are cute for. Oh, it's a pity. I think I prefer submissive girls. Oh, really now? That's a surprise. I figured you'd be sort of prefer to be bullied just a little bit. But are you more fiery than you look, eh? I guess I must be. I wouldn't know, for I don't have much experience. But I have my own tastes. Oh, same here, cuckoo. There's something really nice about seeing a proud hoodie girl moan, isn't there? You're right, that really is the best. Both Scarlet and I glance over at Mina. Mina meanwhile scolds. I have no idea what you're babbling about. That might have been a wrong choice, by the way. Let's go after slimes again. Alright, I don't like this choice, but let's go. I wish she wouldn't be so melodramatic. Gee, Mina really is difficult to deal with. Why can't she be more calm? She's supposed to be a talented mage. I thought she'd be more rational than this. I really don't like that choice, but okay. Thought there is some truth to that. Now we defeat the Mandragora. And... fuck. Oh, I totally thought I was at the kind of the three of us end. Whew, let's see. With the Mandragora defeated and our group reunited, the three of us return to a team once again. It's nice to Mina and Scarlet getting along for once. I was starting to worry that the rift which had opened up between them was irreparable. It's nice to know that this isn't the case. I feel a lot more confident in our team than I did before. Which might not be saying too much given I had quite a few doubts about our teamwork. Still, this is a marked improvement from the way things were, which can only be a good thing. That's what I tell myself at least. We haven't been at the inn for very long, however, when Mina announced that she means to take her leave. What? Hey, why are you taking over already, Mina? We only just reunited. I was hoping that we'd celebrate our victory. We worked so hard, we deserve to get just a little bit tipsy. The monster was surprisingly hard to kill. And that's precisely why I need to talk to Bron. A monster that fears should not be wandering around the forest, not this close to the village. I need to report this unusual activity to Bron at once. I fear the safety of the village itself might be at stake. What? Dude, I was telling that on our main path that we should have gone to the guild mistress. Yeah, I'm so good. Scarlet pouts. I guess this is serious, but can you put it over just another day? I want to have some fun. You can have fun, you and Aki both. I, however, will abstain. I have more important things to do with my time. More important than spending time with us, you mean? Yes, more important than spending time with you, if you can read it. Mina rolls her eyes. God, does you sound like a petulant child. It's a wonder you were able to fend off that monster off at all. Well, the thing about that is... Scarlet grins. The way I act doesn't have any bearing on the way I fight. Yeah, I suppose that is true. Do try to behave yourselves in the event. I'm not sure how long I'll be gone for, but this could take quite a while. What? You go in, you say there was a Mandragora, and you go out. Come on. I hear I have a lot of grievances that need airing. Huh? Like that's anything new. Scarlet snorts at me as Mina retreats. The door slams shut behind her with a dull tooth, leaving me and Scarlet all alone together in the room. Scarlet looks at me. I look about it here. Then with a smile Scarlet hops her way over to me. So... That's cute. Enjoy a moment with Scarlet. Scarlet takes a seat on the edge of my bed, a coy smile playing about her lips. It looks like it's just you and me now, partner. Oh, I suppose that's right, yes. Now, this is a nice change of pace. We've been adventuring there for a little while now, but I think this is the first night I've got you all on your own. It's pretty refreshing. Shyly I look down at my feet. Were you hoping to talk to me for a while, or...? Of course, I like talking to people in general. I'm surprised you hadn't figured it out already, given I never shut up. My old party always said that I talk too much. And I guess Mina's been backing that trend too, hehe. I know I'm a bit of a blabbermouth, so apologies in advance, but how am I supposed to help myself? This world is just so vast. Scarlet spreads out her arms, her expression still sparkling. And there's so much to see. There is no shortage of stuff to talk about, which is probably why I babble so much. Ah! Scarlet starts as for poke to the pin, then she smiles at me coyly. But I'm doing it again, talking too much, I mean. I've wanted to talk to you for ages. One-on-one, and now I'm spoiling the chance. I've not given you a chance to get a word in edgeways. I'm really sorry, Aki. Oh, no, that's fine. I'm not a very talkative person in general. I don't think I'm particularly interesting, so it's probably easier if you do most of the talking. There won't be any awkward silences that way. What, Pataki? I want to talk to you! I can listen to myself rambling on for whenever I want. All I have to do is open my mouth, but it's rare I get a chance to be with you, just the two of us. I don't have any problems, of course, with being with Mina. Doesn't she? Given the way those two argue, I had wondered. But you're so quiet, you tend to shrink into the background. You think so too, huh? I say, ha! I used to get that all the time at work too. I would have changed a bit since coming here. But maybe not. Well, it ain't all that easy to change. People are creatures of habit, so we tend to stick with what we know. If you're you're most comfortable when you're keeping to yourself, I don't want to pry too much. Scarlet leans forward, still smiling. But I'm still interested in you, Aki. We're colleagues, so I'd like to know all about you, as much as it's possible to know. I want us to be the bestest of the bests that ever there was, and I can't do that until we can get all up close and personal. Cuckoo. I blushed and looked to one side. I'm not sure why, but for some reason that phrase sounded rather suggestive. Is it just my imagination? Scarlet isn't trying to proposition to me, is she? Why would she? She's very pretty and she has a bright, cheerful personality to it. I meanwhile am a quiet, gloomy girl. The guards to the office, Ishigaki in particular, why is he constantly mentioned? We're always complaining that I brought the mood down. I can't imagine why Scarlet would care so much, but... I was thinking it was a shame, you know, that we've been so distant all this time. I mean, you're really cute! Ha! Scarlet says this remark casually, but it still makes me jump. My heart clenches inside my chest, but not in the same way that it does when I'm being confronted by monsters. There's something a little more... intimate, maybe, about it. My stomach is starting to feel all fluttery, as though it's been stuffed full of butterflies. My cheeks are turning red. Ooh. Ah! What's going on? Feeling more than a little perturbed, I mumble. Well, thank you. I'm very flattered that you want to get to know me more, but I don't think I'm that cute. The cutest of the three of them. I honestly think that once again with the Yuri game, we get to be the character that is the cutest of them all. What? Why not? Because, well, I just to myself, feeling rather defeated. Just look at me. I'm plain, don't stand out, and don't talk very much, like you said. There's something special about me at all. Hey, well. I mean, come on. She's super adorbs. Scarlet rises from my bed. She approaches me. My face flushes all the harder when she does. Then she takes my hands in her own. You might not think you're special, but I do. I think you're incredibly interesting, as a matter of fact. You do? Of course. I was drawn to you from the very moment I met you, when I fought for your honor in the forest. I thought you were adorable with your fluffy tail and your sweet, sweet, gentle face. And I still think you're adorable, even now, if not a little mysterious. I can tell that you have a lot of secrets. Scarlet's eyes peer into mine, her expression discerning. It's normal for every woman to have a secret or two, of course. By the way, for every man as well. That would make us so appealing, but I imagine you have a lot more than most. My secret, for example, is the fact that most of the people, like I know in real life, have no clue about the fact that I do videos. Quite literally. Like, technically, I would say like 99% of people don't know. Anyway. I don't want to pry, but I'm curious. Scarlet gives me my fingers a squeeze. And we are companions. I get the feeling Mina knows all about you, but I'm still in the dark. It's been making me feel like a bit of a third wheel, if I'm being honest. I don't like being left out, so would you confide in me, please, okay? If you don't, I won't be able to help you when things are rough. I get the feeling that things are rough for you pretty often. Scarlet. I swallow. She's standing really close to me. She's so close, in fact, that I can feel her breath on my cheek when she exhales. Her expression is earnest. It looks like she really does care about me so much, so I'm starting to feel guilty. This subject is still a difficult one to approach, largely because I don't know everything that happened myself, but... Alright. It won't hurt, I suppose, if I told you a bit about me. I'm sure I can keep a secret, so... if you want to know more about me, I guess I should first tell you how I came to be here. I take a deep breath, doing my best to prepare myself. Then I launch into my story. It's quite a lengthy one, involved story, and telling it takes me several minutes. I'm not sure where to start exactly, so I decided to open in media res. I could tell Scarlet all about my childhood, I guess, in Kobe, and how I later moved to Tokyo, so I could go to university, but I think the finer details would confuse her. She doesn't need to know what I studied. Classics! It's literature, right? I don't know if that's something you should study, but whatever. Or whether it was particularly useful in me landing a job. It wasn't! Then again, I mean, you know what, whatever. To be fair, whatever you might study, it might turn out it is not really useful for you. Like in my case, logistics. Supposedly a freaking genius idea at the time. This was the freaking big bang at the time I was preparing for it. Or more like when I was studying. Bullshit. Not a single time have I worked in logistics, by the way. Yeah. Anyway, she doesn't need to know about my workplace either. Or about Ishigaki, who annoys me. Or my boss, who annoys me even more. Honestly, the only element that me studying at university contributes to is the fact that the time at university contributes to your supposed, like, in a way, working career. So, like, time career. Basically, thanks to university and work, I have enough years to have a bigger amount of times I can take off during the year. Yeah, that's pretty much the only contribution of university for me. Anyway. She doesn't need to know about my work release either, or about Ishigaki, who annoys me, or my boss, who annoys me even more. Jesus, why are we constantly mentioning this guy? Is he going to be like the MC of the future VNs or something? Hopefully not. He seems like a pain. I paint my life in Tokyo in only the broadest of strokes. I don't think the fine details are too important. All Scarlet needs to know is that I was once an ordinary woman, well, ordinary by my standards, who lived in a world quite unlike her own. In my world, there are no monsters or magic outside of video games. Yeah. Animal-eared people, meanwhile, like Mina and Scarlet, and me now, I suppose, were unheard of outside of cosplayers. Yeah. What's a cosplayer? Somebody who dresses up usually as characters from anime or manga. Anime, capital letter. Manga, capital letter. Come on. And anime is? Short for animation. Like, they are like cartoons. Just like cartoons are like anime, but cartoons are not anime. Anyway. Cartoons! Well, now how am I going to explain the concept of cartoons to Scarlet? It will be pretty tricky given they don't seem to have TVs in Anthem. They don't have a lot of things here actually that I've always taken for granted. Showers, phones, and heated blankets included. I never had a heated blanket. For a world whose inhabitants know magic, it feels pretty backwater in a lot of regards. I'm surprised I've been able to get through the days without my beloved mobile games to keep me company. I could manage that easily, given that I don't play mobile games. Now, video games and not having them, that would be a problem. Speaking of which, what's happened to all of the gacha games I was playing? Have I broken all of my login streaks? I've not missed out on any events, have I? Did I lose the chance to pull on a bunch of brand new 5 stars? Now that's a scary thought. I can't believe this is only just occurring to me. Ah, gee, I think I'm going to hyperventilate here. I need to get some air into my lungs. Stats, otherwise I might pass out. Hey, Aki! Scarlet waves a hand in front of my face. Are you right? I didn't dig up any traumatic memories, did I? No, I'm alright. I just started thinking about Tokyo, and then I got a bit homesick. It is funny, fool. I look at my lap, my fingers woven together. I was pretty tired of living there. I thought it was too busy, and it was definitely too noisy. The rent was really expensive, and just trying to scrape by was stressful. I thought about moving for a while, but now I finally have. I feel a bit... I don't know. I guess I must have liked Tokyo after all, despite all of the issues I had with it. It was my home for almost a decade after all. Pretty sure she said previously it was half a decade. But whatever. Wow! So really from another world! Oh, that's right. I know it's quite a lot to take in. It was a lot for me to take in too when I woke up here, but... I hope you leave me. I know that I'm not crazy. At least I hope I'm not. But it would stink if Scarlet thought I was delusional. It might make me start questioning my own reality. A few moments pass during which Scarlet looks at me before... Hey! She begins to laugh. I worry momentarily that she's laughing about how wild my story sounds. I'm aware of how insane it is, but then she beams. Well, of course I believe you. Why wouldn't I when you sound so sincere? I can tell that you aren't the sort of person who tells lies, Saki. And sorry if this sounds rude, but I don't think you have the imagination to dream up a backstory like that. It's just too intricate. Oi, do you doubt my creativity? It's not like I doubt it exactly. I just think that's a lot for one person to dream up. Your story didn't make a lot of sense to me, but it all sounded consistent. I couldn't find any holes in it. That's why I figured you were telling the truth. Oh, I'm glad you believe me then, I guess. But it must be difficult to wrap your head around. Well, of course it is. I've never heard of anybody being summoned from another world before. I didn't know it was possible. Gee! I really knew you were amazing, Kaki, but you've been even more amazing than I could have guessed. Huh? Do you? Really think I'm amazing? Sure do. I mean, what else would I call you? You are summoned from another world. That's incredible in and of itself. But it's even more incredible that you've been doing your best to adjust. You've only been here... What, a month? I mean, it's only been a couple of weeks, actually. Which could mean a month, to be honest, but whatever. A couple of weeks, huh? I mean... Damn, you really are incredible. You keep saying that, but I don't really understand why. I think I'm pretty average, really. Says the girl who comes from another world. I know you're modest, Saki, but there is such a thing as being too modest. I think anybody would think you're incredible. By any metric, I've never met anybody who's been summoned from another world before. Mina did say it was a difficult spell. I suppose it's not a common thing. Not at all! You're really unique! For all I know, you could very well be one of a kind. Now, doesn't it sound awesome? I can't believe one of my party members is so special. I feel even better about calling out to you back in the woods. I definitely made the right call. Coo. I'm glad you called out to me too. If you hadn't, I would have been in quite a precarious position. But if one bet is incredible in our party, it's Mina. She's the one who summoned me. You should be praising her instead. I didn't really do anything to come here. She used her magic and then... Boom! I waved my arms limply like an anxious magician might at a child's birthday. Here I am. Here you are indeed. Scarlet smiles, then pats me on the head. I know Mina's the one who summoned you. I think there's plenty of some too, as it goes, but you can't overlook your own achievements. What achievements? You were able to settle down in a brand new world after only a couple of weeks. Heck, I think you settled down sooner than that. I mean, I never realized you were from somewhere called Tokyo. She's not pronounced at all correctly, but whatever. I'm not going to correct her. I don't think there's much point. Given I doubt Scarlet herself will ever go to Tokyo. Sorry, I mean Tokyo. Tokyo. If you'd not confided in me, I would have been completely in the dark. That's impressive in its own right, if you ask me. It is.
course! You've done a great job settling in! You're a natural! I think it's very cool how you've been able to make such a huge life change in your stride, even if you want to play it down. You can be as humble as you want, but I'll never stop saying you're amazing. Things must have been really hard for you, but you haven't given up. You're still doing your best, and I think that's pretty commendable. You're commendable in general, Aki, even if you never commend yourself. But don't worry, the Scarlet Whirlwind of Justice is here to tell you how awesome you are. I think you're really bold and really brave. You're really strong. And I want to reward you for your hard work.
You want to reward me?
Oh, that's right.
Scarlet's voice drops to a low, sultry whisper.
I want to make you feel good. You must be pretty stressed after everything you've endured. I think you deserve a chance to let off some steam. What do you see? Would you let me take care of you?
Huh? Well, I don't fail to catch the implications behind Scarlet's words, and my face turns redder for it. Shyly, I look away and mumble,
Do you want to look after me? I wouldn't be offering if I didn't. Think of it as means of boosting your morale, maybe. I've been adventuring with you for a little while, but you always look so gloomy. There's nothing wrong, of course, with being a bit tactrum, but just for one night.
Scarlet's eyes, as she stares at me, seems to sparkle.
Oh, I want to make you happy!
And so, once again, SCG has not been implemented. Meanwhile, in a citadel many miles away, we can skip that. Okay. We've achieved all of CGs. Yay! I think... Honestly, I mean, dude, Aki is so cute. I mean, honestly, she gets the best looking character here. The thief was kinda... she's okay. Scarlet is cute as well, to be fair. And so is Mina, but I like this CG a lot, to be honest. When they were planning how to fight with the thief cat girl, with the thief tiger girl, and Mina was super close, like whispering in a way. That was super cute, and that CG is so good. I also really liked this one. This one is really good. There is something about this one in general. Anywho, we're finished. I'm definitely surprised that we were able to cover like the first ending within 4 episodes. We've blasted through it very fast. Wingcloud, I mean Wingcloud, I don't think they ever like inform you or us in general how many words in VN they use and so on, but this game felt a little shorter than usually. Obviously they make like short visual novels, yes, but this one did feel shorter in general. Which is fine, I don't mind at the same time. I'm just glad to kind of sit back and enjoy the journey. That's why I play those games. They are really nice, in a way, relaxable and so on. Overall, like the first ending we've got, pretty cool. The girls going to the tavern and so on, enjoying themselves. I like that. Then Mina's ending was definitely my favorite here. You know, I feel like having a connection with her overall will be my favorite in the, I assume, entire series. I will absolutely not be surprised we'll get to see Isekai Adventure 2. After we maybe get like Sakura Succubus 9, who knows? At this point, I would not be surprised if, you know, the Sakura Succubus franchise would still continue and so on. Which I would not complain about as well, to be fair, because that one is absolutely amazing. But Isekai Adventure, yes, with Mina, definitely. Yeah, if I were to choose one girl from the perspective of being Aki, it's Mina here, obviously. And then we had the Scarlet ending as the last today. Also pretty cute. Nice evening talk, revealing to her we are from another world, and so on and so on. That was nice, definitely. A much needed talk overall between the two. Overall, absolutely adorable story. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the ride with me over here. If you did, consider liking the video, of course. And if you're around, subscribe. Would love to have you around. No, to be fair, I would really appreciate that. I really would. And we'll play more games. Hopefully. Hopefully we will. With that being said, let's end for today. I guess tomorrow another game. I wish you a wonderful day. Until next time. Bye-bye.